What's up, YouTube? Just a quick video on the Duramax LMM 4-inch exhaust with muffler. Just wanted to do a little different video. Did some exhaust work on this thing and took the DPF filter off in the cat, and I went with the muffler, the MBRP with 4-inch with the muffler. I'm a little older. I don't like my truck to be super loud, so this is going to be for the dudes who want to keep their truck quiet. Not that I have anything against a 5-inch. It sounds really sweet, but I tow and travel with the family, and you know, the wife don't like to have to yell over exhaust. And I've had loud vehicles in the past, and as I get older, you know, I'm starting to just want things quiet, picky about things. So I'll tell you about what I did. I'll kind of show you and give you some tips and tricks if you want to do this yourself. But yeah, this is going to be the DPF delete with 60 horse tow tune, and that's really it. It just got everything else shut off, so it's a really nice setup. I'll kind of walk you through it. So let you hear. It is quiet in this baby. You can't hear anything. Didn't change the sound of the truck. You hear the motor a little bit more, but you know, you roll the back window down, you might be able to hear it. She's quiet. She's got a good rumble to it, but quiet, and that's what I wanted. So let's crawl underneath. I'll show you what I did. Take a few minutes, help you out. If you're thinking about doing this, but just, you know, think it's overwhelming or don't want to make your truck so loud that you can't drive through the neighborhood at night, let me show you. So we got the 4-inch with the muffler. See it back there. It's a little guy. Did this by myself. It's not super hard. Let's say the most difficult part is just getting the old stuff off without destroying it. But coming off the turbo downpipe right there, I went ahead and put a new V-clamp on. You don't have to, you can reuse it, but I just put kind of a, I think the one I got on there now is a little thicker. But you can see used all the old hangers down over across the rear tailpipe. You get the idea. There's I got a black tip, a 4 to 5 inch tip coming, just didn't come yet, so that'll clean it up on the outside. Let me show you the pile that I have. I'll show you guys the exhaust work and the old exhaust that I took off. And there you go. I'll have a black tip. Give me a second. I'll be right back. All right. So I did this without cutting anything important apart in case I want to put it back. So here's the front of it. Comes off the turbo downpipe. There's your catalytic converter. My bolts were seized up, so I had to grind the bolts off, but that's kept me from ruining this. Now, I took the transmission cross member off. It's 6 bolts, and you just support the tranny in the transfer case if you got a 4-wheel drive. I don't know if it's different with 2-wheel drive, but with 4-wheel drive trucks, you gotta take the transmission cross member off. 6 bolts. Just do it, and this will fall out in one piece. After that, you got your DPF, which, again, I had to grind all the bolts. Look at that sit in there. That's what's in your engine, boys. So I had to grind this off, but it's still usable. I kept all my sensors intact, the pre and post DPF. I did have to cut these lines, which to reuse them, clean up the cuts, and just use rubber hose and clamps. These are the pressure deals for the DPF. They go back, and then they unclip. You just follow these hoses and unclip them out of the sensor or whatever you want to call it. Then I took the muffler, so the only thing I cut was the tailpipe. Yeah, that's right here. So I made a cut where it's going to be easy to put it back together if I ever needed to. I mean, do what you want. This is you know, again, like I say, to each their own. I took this apart so that I could reuse this if I have to. So there's nothing else that I've done that can't be put back. That's kind of how I like to do things. I see a lot of videos, guys, you know, they pulling this apart probably took maybe an hour longer, but then just sawzalling everything. But when you sawzall everything, it's worthless. You know, this is still worth money. So I like to, you know, keep my money where I can. So anyway, that was pretty simple. Once you get everything free, and you know, if you got to grind stuff, grind it. But you know, I had a hell of a trouble trying to get the muffler to separate from this pipe here that goes to DPF. I left it because there was no reason to take it off if I didn't have to. I tried to get one off, but it was, them bolts are on there, baby. So that being said, it's all looks pretty good. It's all in. So let's talk about the sound. I was a little bit tempted to just not do this at all and just keep it factory, but it's getting older, 170 some thousand. Never had any issues, but as time goes by, you know, I'm gonna have to replace that DPF filter, and I'm not gonna spend $2 grand just to keep it, you know, stock, when I can spend, you know, 450 bucks on piping and well, and you got to have a homie with a tune. But we did the 60 horse tune, and so I don't have any check engine lights. I showed you the dash. She runs clean, but my biggest thing was she's quiet because of that muffler, and I'm really happy. So I did order the 3-inch downpipe, which is going to be, they say it's easy. I'm not going to show you where it is, but it comes off of the back of the turbo down. It's pinched. There's 100 videos on this, you can see. A lot of the videos don't show the heat shields coming off. The heat shields are probably the biggest pain in the ass. So even though I ordered it, I'm gonna wait till I have a really good solid day to chop off the heat shields and get them out of the way. But I think once you get the heat shields off, everything looks pretty easy. It's just a V-band clamp up top and a V-band clamp down below and some brackets. But I am gonna do the downpipe, and then I'm done. Everything else, you know, if it breaks under the hood, I'll fix it. But this baby rips. It's a whole new truck. 60 horse tune. I don't know what it equates to, just pulling the filter off and giving it more air, but she freaking rips. I mean, this thing's a big truck. So for you short bed extended cab dudes, I don't know how quiet it'll be, because that's a lot less pipe, obviously. But for the long bed boys and the 4-door long bed boys, you can't hear that pipe at all. When you're in the truck, when I'm pulling down the road now, it doesn't sound any different. The engine does sound a little bit louder because it can breathe, but I mean, you can't you can't tell there's exhaust. So that's kind of what this video is for people who want to keep their truck a little mild, you know, have it a little throaty, little throttle, but not you know, wake up the neighbors when, you know, you go to work at 5 in the morning like I do, and or you get up at 5 in the morning, and you know, you leave between 5 and 6 in the morning, and you're waking up the neighborhood. So it's quiet, it's peaceful, runs good. She still, you know, kind of flies under the radar, and that's what I'm all about. So again, I like some of these loud trucks. They sound good. They really do sound sweet, but I'm just getting old. So that's it. I think I covered everything. If you guys have any questions, concerns, let me know. Remember, you are going to have to get a tune. There's no two ways around it. The truck is it's going to throw a check engine light and not be happy if you pull all that off without telling the computer some new stories. So but yeah, it turned out great. I've already got about 200 miles on it, and I've been running it hard, and everything seems to be just right where it should be. So well, cool. I hope that helps anybody who's looking for if they're worried about the video, the loudness. I've saw video after video after video, and again, they sound sweet, but too loud for me, too loud for my old ass. All right, talk to you guys later. Bye. Hey, also I forgot to mention, this does give off a really badass whistle sound. It does have a really nice clean sound to it, so it's not that you don't hear it at all, but it's just that, like, I mean, I'm idling in my truck right now, and you can't hear it. So that's what I'm talking about. You know, if I roll down the back window, and it really does have a good, nice hiss. And I mean, I don't really like the hiss, but it grows on you. It does sound really, really good. And then the turbo, you can just hear the turbo winding up. So it's not that it's silent with the 4-inch, with this 4-inch in a muffler. It's that it's like to me, it's like the perfect porridge. It's just right. When I'm towing a heavy trailer, I don't have to hear that grumble, and people in the back seat can still have a conversation. and it can be it's still a comfortable truck, which is what I like the most about this truck. So you know, that all being said, I want everybody to know it does sound really, really good. It's just not loud. So that's it. Peace out. I hope you guys have a great day. Talk to you later. Bye.